Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Hypnotic and this is Vintage Story and I'm in Evergreen. And I'm literally standing in the room with the brew, the potions room, watching the sunrise. It's so beautiful. I am so continually inspired by like the colors and the light and everything in this game. So I stand and watch things often. It's super appreciated, this game. I love it. Anyway, this is a beautiful view, my beautiful forge over there. You can see this area where my cursor is going to be where a big mural of a tree of life is going to be. Sorry about my voice, guys. I am going to be streaming that, and I keep saying it over and over again. I'm sorry for the delay. I am. I have to admit, I have a bit of anxiety where streaming is concerned. It's kind of like a stage fright thing. I do, and I admit it, and the more I admit it, the better I feel about it, and it does make me feel a little bit better. But we will get to that soon. We're also gonna chisel a floor in here as well. I do have all the materials ready for that project right there. Okay. So just to finish off last episode, I went ahead and jarred up all of those potions that were here that we made. I went ahead and started some looter's potion somewhere right there. It's blue. Aren't these pretty? And then I made everything else again. I made more of everything else. I did make signs up here so you can see it explains not only what the potion is, Hunter, but how to make it. Cornflower over mallow. And all along here. These are the 5 that are going to be the most important to us. And with a little description of what the potion does. And then what I've done is over here, the Hunter is on this far left shelf and across. So Archer will be there. The looter will be there when it's done, and it is done. Miner and healing. The other thing is these are all the medium ones, and I think I'm just going to decorate with these because I really want to use the strong ones. So we'll put these in the reading sipping room. So that is really a completed potions room, I believe, other than the floor. I have this beautiful watery design that I want to chisel in here. So I have been, I did a screen share on Discord one time. I've been trying to do that in between episodes with the little chores that I do. So if you ever see an announcement on Discord or haven't joined our Discord, it's pretty fun. This time it was a few people come and join me, and I just do random stuff and we just chat. So it's really a nice time, I think. So during my screen share, I went and made charcoal in the redwoods, chopped down a couple of redwoods, did the bees, just did random chores and things. But this is what I'm excited to show you. Since my screen share, I have done some chiseling. I was brainstorming on what I wanted to do in this corridor, and I needed a permanent source of light, but I wanted the permanent source of light to be a little different. So I chiseled this hanging chain kind of light. Now, these are all the same, and they're in one block, except for the top one has just a little flat connector there. And that is, of course, using the paintbrush. It's weird because it's giving me a weird name, but I know that is made out of slate because I had to go get more. Really strange. Really strange. So what I did is I chiseled an arch and put in polished peridotite rock for columns and did the whole thing. It's just a simple half circle in the arch. Carved out the ceiling a tiny bit, and also made this fence. So I made a diagonal version, and I made a straight version. So now when drifters spawn in the water, they can't get up, except this is just a block. They can crawl over this if they spawn, like, right there. So I do want to eventually make these into the fence, the better fence. Let me show you. the Chisel Tools mod, guys, I can't say enough about it. It is really amazing. It makes a project like this go so fast. If you have the materials and you have a pantograph, you chisel it once and then you just copy and paste it all the way down. And it is extremely fast to do a nice project like this. So they, in Chisel Tools, there is a, if we look at fence, will it be there? Let me find it. So here is a decorative fence. So what you do is you take a regular fence piece and you put it in your crafting grid with a chisel, and it will turn it into this decorative fence. Now what you would do is make a whole bunch of these, or however many you need, put them all down, and then take your chisel blocks, just like the chests that I've shown you, and click on top of that fence. And that will make it, even this, a regular fence. Let's just do that really quick so I can show you what I mean. I will eventually do that on all of this. And then, you know, like you could make pretty cow fences, or you can make pretty, you know, any kind of fence that you want. You can make it look like anything you want. Let's find some fences. Okay, here's some fences. And let's grab, I don't know where my nice chisel is. I don't think you can use the regular chisel on this. Well, let's look. No. Okay. Where's my chisel? This is, let me get my chisel. I did do a lot of chiseling, so I probably broke it and just didn't remember. I do have a partial chisel right here, so let's see how many we can get done this way. Let's just make them all, because we're going to need them all. And let's just keep this chisel. I guess I'm going to have to make myself another chisel. That's an iron one. What the heck am I doing with an iron chisel? Some of the things you can't do with a true chisel, which I wish he would change, because that's the point. You still have to carry around 2 chisels. I'd really love not to have to carry around 2 chisels. So let's take this right here. We're going to just take this down. We've got 4 of them now, and then we're going to put these up. And then we're going to take our 4 fence posts that we chiseled and do this. So now that's a true fence, and nothing can get over it. Yay! So I will eventually do that with all of these, because I don't want anything to be able to get over. So I did a whole bunch of these lanterns, and they are all the way down, hanging all the way down this corridor until we get to the bar, which I have done a little bit of placing of blocks, because I had a metric shit ton of these peridotite rocks. I'm just like, it's crazy. And because I've taken a whole bunch of lanterns down because of all my new lighting. So these are all the lanterns that I brought from Acantha when we first came here. I did my best to match these up, because these are all going to be over here in the bar. This is what we got, but I don't know if they're right. If they're not right, and we're going to place them, we're not going to keep them here. I was just trying to place them right. I might play with them a little bit more just to make sure they're correct. But they are so cool, and we're going to put them in here. Then I made another bar right here. This is going to be a little sitting area so we can overlook the beauty of our grotto. This is going to be the place where we put booze in jugs, which I need to make a bunch of, and we're going to put colored glowing glass in here, and then shelves on top of that. So that should be very pretty. And then we will make some bar stools in here. And this is going to go out to the swimming pool. We're going to make a swimming pool. We're going to make it, we're going to put glowing glass in the bottom of it, and we're going to make it out of chalk so it's got a really nice bright rim. During during the screen share, I also went and got all my copper in acantha and made the distillery stuff that we need to make our tequila. Obviously, we're short on buckets. I haven't completed it. This is something that I just did after I got all my copper. I think that's all. And I think what we're gonna do... Oh, no, that's not all. I discovered something new that I love from Primitive Survival, and I have to show you. Ta-da! Look! Fish. Oh, I am completely enamored. I love them, love them, love them. I want one of each one. And a lot like the muskox on the cold start on my Snowball Earth, look at the disappointing goat horns. Can you see them? They're just nubbins. Those should be called nubbins. While I was smithing, I also made more strips and nails so I could make some, you know, what do you call these? Scroll racks. And we'll go to Acantha and get all of our records so we can hang these up, and this will be chiseled for sure. So what shall we do today? So you guys, it looks like the steel is done. So I'll deal with that later. And I made a bunch of green glass, as you can see, which will be fun, out of peridotite. But I'm going to make us another chisel really quick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go work on the bar. I am going to go really quickly check on the agave, and I'll make us a couple buckets. Time to go check to see if there's any new fish and how the agave is doing really quick before we start chiseling. Okay, we have a rainbow. We have a trout. I think I have one of those. We have a rotten one. Rot. I don't want that. We have a perch, which I already have. And we have another rotten one. I let it go too long. What's that? There's another fish in there. Ooh, I don't have that one. Okay, so the way you do those, I think it's... the fish is there, the salt, I'm assuming to preserve it, a piece of grass, and your knife. Is that right? Yep, a catfish. I didn't have a catfish, did I? Well, now we do. I'm excited about this. We're going to be putting fish. We're going to have a fish wall, I think. I had some pumpkins that were rotting, so I went ahead and just made them into seeds. Oh, that's rotting too. Look at that. We're just going to toss that. We are not in need of food, really. Yeah, look at all these pumpkins. I have a ton of them. Okay, time to scare the babies that way. Go that way, babies. Yeah. That really works to have this little peekaboo window. There we go. That was great. I think I already have some babies in here that are... Oh, geez. Nope. Oh, my God. Got me. Okay. Yeah, we have some babies that have already grown up. We can go over here and scare them down that way. And now they are in the holding pen. Excellent. I love this thing. Oh man, you guys, look. I mean, it's been almost a month, I think, since the last episode, and they haven't grown at all. A cool picture, though. Come on, agaves. Hopefully it will give me a decent amount of alcohol. I better go get some more and just start another round of them. Okay, I'm going to go gather up the materials we need for chiseling kind of a sofa in those nooky areas. Okay, we're going to chisel in place, and we're going to chisel kind of like a sectional sofa, kind of. I made one of these in my yeah, like that. I made one of these in my Rainbow Rocks cabin that I really liked, but it's not good enough for in here. So let's go ahead and put this. I brought the fence because we're going to put the fence along in this area as well. So this is what we're going to be doing in the next couple of episodes, guys. I really want to get this done. And I thought about this light mud brick. I want to see what it looks like. That's kind of pretty along that against that green, I think. I have nothing against green, but I am getting a little overwhelmed. Before I go any further, we got to put this fish on the wall. Oh, he's big. He's a biggin. Okay, so we're going to have to take him down and move him. We don't need his face on the wall. We're going to have to figure out another place for him. I mean, these are all going to move, but he's amazing. Okay, next I need to figure out if I want to use chalk or limestone in here. It's possible that I'm going to want to use limestone because chalk may just be a little too bright. So what I'm going to do in this first one, and am I going to want to use it raw or am I going to want to use it polished? Well, you know what I'm going to do is I am going to try it all with this first piece. Okay, now let's try this. This is the chalk. This is the limestone. This is the limestone polished, and this is the chalk polished. Okay, well, I definitely like the limestone better, especially with the mud brick I just put in. And I think I'm going to go with the raw limestone because it is not as dark, has a little more contrast against the K-Pop. Let's do it. I'm going to make it so the cushion looks like it is hanging over a bit and take out this edge. So it looks like it has some dimension. And then, of course, there's tables going to be here for your booze. Okay, I think I have decided that I want it 3 long. I was kind of thinking about... Yeah, I think I'm going to take out this and I'll put a table right there. And right there. I'm going to leave this little cave rock here. So we'll do this. And yeah, I think that will be good. Okay, so there's a good base design, and I need to obviously decorate and do something with these arms, but I'm thinking that because I would like it to look just short of 3 full blocks, to try to give some definition there between the blocks. So I'm going to use the hand wedge, and I'm going to push this one this way. Like that. And maybe one more. And then what I'm going to do is take it and copy this and paste it here. And flip it. Flip it and reverse it. There we go. That is better. That gives it a little distance away from the wall. Looks a little bit more realistic. And I actually think that I want these arms to be super simplistic. So I'm going to do those. I want these to be, you know, not perfect. We're not going for fancy here. We want kind of chunky furniture down here. I mean, that is as basic as it gets, and I think it's perfect for in here. I brought both the diagonal and the straight fence, and I'm just going to put down... I always try to keep a copy of my chiseling things, so we're going to just copy it, and then we're going to paste it here and see how this works together, and then we could probably adjust it. I really like a unity within my builds. Like, I want one room to match another room unless we're doing something really crazy, but I like that a lot, and I'm thinking that maybe we could even put them here. I have had very, very low drifter activity. I should have shut up. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a table or 2. We're going to do a 2 wide table here and a 1 wide table there. And I think we're gonna do that. Let's do that out of K-pop, but let's put polished peridotite in the top of it. You know, the other thing we could do is we could do green glass in it, in the top of it. That would be way classier. Let me go run down and get a thing of glass. I like that idea. So the thing about tables is I always still want them to be usable as a table. And a lot of times you can't, if you chisel something and you chisel it too small, you won't be able to put stuff on it. But look at this decorative table. Now that means that you could probably put anything on it that you wanted. So if we made tables, oh, they have to be marble topped. Nope. Okay. So we could make it look however we want and still put something on it. But I have an idea of what I'd like it to look like. I'm also going to add limestone into this table because we're going to use the limestone too to tie this all together. So here we go. Table. So I'm not super familiar with how the hand planer, the hand wedge works. So I've got a base there, but I'm going to go ahead and copy it and paste it here in case I totally fuck it up with the planer because I don't know how it works very well. So we're going to take the planer, the hand wedge, sorry, and we're going to push it one way. What, can I push it that way? Can I push it that way? And then one more that way, and one more that way. Okay, wait a minute. Is that still even within the block? Okay, but it messed up my design a tiny bit. So let me fix it and we'll see how this worked. Let's put it in the square and then I can kind of see what that did to it. I hear a monster. So I guess it didn't take it off of each side. It just kind of pushed it around. Is that right? I'm going to play with it a little bit more. So it needed to come off of this side a little bit more. Yeah, it's pushing it within the block, not... Okay, so F, move block, mirror block. So it just moves block? It just moves it? It doesn't take off? Well, I'm glad I made one that I didn't mess up. Limestone and glass. Okay. Then we're going to put limestone in around the edge here. But what I don't know is we're going to put glass in here. What I don't know is, are we going to put... I think we should put the white underneath the glass as well. So let's try that. The limestone underneath it, and then the glass on top of it. So it looks a little bit more green, hopefully. Let me get that done. Okay. There's the table. I like that. Maybe we should take out the corners. No. I actually really like the fact that it's just really simple. I could decorate the pedestal a little bit more. But let's just see what it looks like in these corners. Let's put it in this corner first. Okay. No. Oh, hello, monster. I don't like that it... Well, maybe I don't mind that. It kind of looks pushed back, you know what I mean? In that corner. But the real test is going to be, can I put the candles on them? Yeah, see, I can put the candles. So we should be able to put anything we really want on that. It is not a decorative table. It's just a regular table that I chiseled. So I'm going to make, what I'm going to do is, let's see, this should, if I copy this one, it should translate to here, except the green and, yep, that's backwards. Okay. That's kind of cool too. That's kind of cool. I see a mistake though. See that down there? I actually kind of like that. We could maybe do it both ways. That looks pretty cool as well. Sometimes those mistakes are like meant to be. Okay, then the other thing is a 2-wide table, which I want to do exactly like that, only it's going to be 2 wide. Imagine that. Okay, let's set this down. I set that one in the wrong way. Oh, wait a minute. I just copied it, so I flipped it. Okay, so there is a little, more like a sofa table or a console table. I like it. I like it. It almost looks like it has water in it. It almost looks like a bathroom basin. That gives me some ideas, actually. Okay, we're going to need some tables in here, so I'm going to set them up so we can copy them and get them. I think I might make this one reverse. I'll put, let me see. I put the limestone in first. This one I'll put the glass in first and then the limestone. And it will do that weird thing earlier. And I think this one I want, it doesn't matter. I don't care. They both look beautiful. So I'm good. There we go. The furniture. I'm super happy with it. I don't like the green lights though. So I don't like the green lights. I would really love for this place to just be lit with whatever I'm hanging. So, and I don't really want even the torch holders. So what I'm going to do is whoa, see, that makes it really dark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my little hanging lanterns and make some of those in here as well. Okay, first order of business is to get these back to white because I do like them better. So I went and got everything. We're going to just click on that. I want it white. There we go. That was weird. What happened? White. Huh. It's doing something different. I want to look at it. What did it do? With one click, it did something different. Yeah, so it just has a little in between. That must be a brighter, look at that. That's a brighter green. Maybe that is better. I mean, that's pretty cool. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna move. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna move this one. That definitely has like this crazy eerie glow, right? It made it brighter, which I really like. I really like that. Okay. So I think what I'll do is go down and get my green. I really should bring all my colors up here. They're just down in the garden. So this is how I do things, guys. I have to go back and forth and think about stuff back and forth. I know it probably gets excruciatingly boring. I try to take out the trips. I do. If you're still with me and hanging on and watching my series, I just want to tell you that I appreciate it. Vintage Story, the stats, I can see my stats go down. I can see how it takes forever to recover from a hiatus, even if it was for perfectly good family reasons. My views are down. The time watched is down. All of those things go down, and I totally understand it. It hurts. I mean, I do it because I love this game. So, I just know that I am not into recording videos as they are production value. I am literally sharing my gameplay. I have a deep love for this game, if you guys don't know that already. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to be someone I'm not, or pretend, or to play act. This is me playing a game and sharing it with you guys. So, oh. I love this game. I absolutely love it. And I'm just sharing it with you. It is hard to watch your stats go down though. It's really hard. Okay, we're gonna put these buckets down. I'm gonna just bring, I'll eventually bring all of them over here so I don't have to run back and forth anymore. But let's put the green back in our main place. Let's go ahead and move this one to in a little bit more, and let's take down my lantern. And then let's move this one. Where did I put the other one? I really like that, but this room is a little different. So let's put it right there, and let's just put the glowy part right back up so it doesn't hang quite as low. And then let's get the green. I have the green, and let's punch it with the green again. And so now let's look at it. That has a creative glow 43. So let's punch it with the green again. Wait a minute. I don't understand. Before it got super glowy. Half creative light. I don't understand what I did to make that happen. Because nothing's changing now. Now I'm completely bummed. Well, because it did it twice. What did it do? Okay, let's try this purple. I'm curious. It's not getting bright like the other one did. Okay, that is magical, so I better just not touch it. Let's see if we can get it to happen over here with the green. If you guys know what's going on, let me know. Okay, it's not doing it on there either. Boo! What happened? I'm just right-clicking on this. If I left-click... No, I don't... No. I don't have any idea what just happened, but I like it. So, yeah. Yeah. That extra glow is stunning. And it's staying back here, for sure. Okay, I just looked through my, goodies, and I have only 2 of these legacy bookshelves. So I'm going to go ahead and put the 2 legacy bookshelves right here. Okay, I have 8 of these ruined bookshelves, and I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take out these 4 right here, these 4 pieces of rock on this side, and I'm going to put these ruined bookshelves in here. Like this. And I brought a couple of decorations. The only wallpaper I have is really bright, and I would really like to decorate in there with some darker wallpaper. So I'm gonna go to the furniture traders and see what I can find for wallpaper. The other thing I would like to make is some regular bookshelves. And there's several different ways you can make them. I really like this one. And this one. And I'm going to line up here with bookshelves. And I'm going to be chiseling some of these to make them look a little more like cave-like, just like they're kind of broken up and, you know, just a little rougher. Okay, you guys, I'm anxious to show you what I've done in here. I haven't moved the fish, but I have organized all of the pretties and put them all out. Everything that's here, including this, is going to go down into the bar. I'm going to break it up and put it in here. These are all the things. This is all that I have left of all those decorations because I put them all up. Now, of course, this patio area isn't done yet. This is where the music is going to be, and it's not done. And I have yet to put the fixed corner in there. But let's go up and see what I did. I put in a whole bunch of little decorations up here in the corner, including cobwebs and the box. The locust nest. I copied some more of the hanging lights there and put them in the hallways, as you can see. Put up some tapestries. I'm going to put some of the tools down along there. Put up another tapestry, more lights. And then this is the first reading nook. It's dark, it's sexy. We still have a lot of decorating here with beams because I want this to look like it's been supported with beams. So we're going to do some beam work in here as well. But here is that the first little reading nook. I've put out all the decorations and made the scroll racks. These are all our goodies from Better Ruins and regular ruins now. I had a lot of candles sitting around, so I grabbed a bunch of those and put some more of the crystals in the bookshelves. I made a curtain of spider webs. It looks like I could use another one up there. Let's grab it. I have a lot more spider webs. I've gotten a lot of spider webs out of ruins. It looks like we need one right there. There we go. I kind of like that. I don't know. It kind of looks curtain-like to me. I did that once in one of my playthroughs in my treehouse. But here is the other reading room. I've put books and the bookshelves around. I put Nightfall here. It would be awesome to put Morning here. I don't have, or more. I'll put Morning here and Nightfall here. I don't know. And then just more bookshelves. The skeleton and my chiseled work, along with another locust lamp, a bell head, and the armillary. I don't know how to say that. I don't even know what an armillary is. And then I still want to decorate the floor a little bit more. And then we'll put other wall hangings up and stuff. But I have the corner here. I need to put it down there. So that is this section decorated. We still have fine tuning to do. So the fact of the matter is now we need to go hit up more ruins because we need more goodies. We need more tapestries. We need more pretties to sit around, and we need more books to put in these bookshelves. I'm also going to be bringing over some seashells to put in the bookshelves as well. With this down here, we'll put in a pretty floor. I'll finish that fence. We're going to chisel around the music player there and put some things on the wall and put probably a little bit of seating right in here as well. And I did get the lantern to do that thing with the glowy green. So I'm going to leave it like that. As you can notice, this one back here is glowy green and that one is really extra glowy green. I left the ones in the hallways white so it would light up the hallway a little bit and differentiate from the little reading nooks. We still have to do the stairs too. I will design a little riser for the stairs and be plugging that in. Okay guys, before we wrap up this video, I have spent the last in-game day going out to the trader. And I found a ruin on the way and a geode on the way. I will put up a picture right here of the geode. I found it literally on the surface. So I got some small quartz clusters. And I found one of those adobe looking ruins, and I pretty much rated it. I found some agave seeds. I also found a cherry tree on my way. But the main reason I went was to get wallpaper from the building materials traders. I got 2 different kinds, and I thought I could use them in different places of the build. So I want to do that really quick. I am going to... I think I'm going to put wallpaper kind of all over this wall. Obviously, probably not up there because I'm hoping to get morning to put up there. But let's do the rest of the wall, and I think that this one, I'm going to do the lighter wallpaper. I think I'm going to just keep the green on here. I'm going to use the green back here, like this. And we won't put any up there for now. There we go. It adds a little more sophistication. And then we're going to put this light green over here. See what that looks like. Even put it up there behind the light. There we go. We have a wallpaper in our cave now. Can I put it on half a block? Oh my gosh, I can. You see that? Okay, well, since I know I can put it on half a block, we have to come back in here too and put it on these side little pieces. So the other thing I discovered while I was editing this video is that I realized what I did with the Jonas paintbrush. If you turn this, a white one, into green, and then you hit it with the white dye again, that's what changes it to bright. Just like that. It's hitting the white dye. So my Jonas paintbrush is almost done, but I'm going to experiment with that a little bit more. But I think that I finally figured out what I had done to make it glowy. I want to pick up my... Yeah, that's what makes it glowy, is hitting it with the white dye after it's green. Okay, you guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you like my little tequila sipping room. I'm going to continue to work in here, do a little bit of beam work, and put away some more of the treasures I just found. Thank you guys so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Next episode, we're going to work on the bar downstairs. Stay safe out there, you guys. Bye.